Hey everybody, and welcome to another fantastic episode of the Fitness View. I'm bringing it, Brooke Cook, and our sponsors are Quest Nutrition, RxMuscle, and Species Nutrition. I'm joined by my favorite girls, Lena, Mission, Tennille Ray,
Hey, Brooke.
Hi,
everybody.
Asunta, and Jenna. And we're here to bring you an absolutely fantastic episode with some super hot topics. So let's go ahead and jump right into it today. How y'all doing, ladies?
We're doing good.
How you doing?
Awesome, girl. Awesome.
I'm doing good.
You doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good over here.
Just good or great?
We're all doing good.
All right, amazing. That's what I was
There we
really
go,
looking
there we
for.
go.
That's what I was really looking for. So let's just jump right into it today. We have some exciting news. We have two special guests that are going to be joining us on this first segment. One by the name of Vladimir Sizov, and obviously he's the coach of Oksana, and she is
Oksana.
Oksana.
IFBB Pro Miss Olympia Oksana Grishina.
Oksana.
There you go.
Look,
There we go.
There
I'm
we go.
just country. It's my country
That's
accent.
all right.
Oksana, IFBB Miss Figure Pro, or Fitness Pro.
Miss Olympia.
So, Olympia.
She's the Olympia champion.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And she
The queen.
is absolutely deserving of it. So, let's fill us in a little bit more about Vladimir, Lena.
Well,
And her
first
coach,
I'm going to
basically.
say Oksana is very special to me. We're like family.
All right.
She's very, how do I say it? She's got a warm place in my heart. I know her for about 8 years now, and she was finally crowned the Miss Olympia title.
Woo!
And I can't even tell you, she deserves it. I mean, everybody deserves to win a show, but can I tell you, she just stuck it out. And no matter what, no matter where they placed her, she just kept coming back fighting and coming back more creative. And she just didn't let anything get her down. So persistence paid off. And her coach, Vladimir Sizov, he's also an IFBB Pro bodybuilder who has a great gymnastics background. He worked for Circus Soleil, and he's now acting, and he appeared in 2 movies. One movie was Jack and Jill with Adam Sandler. Hi, guys! And another movie was Jack Reacher with, who's that? Tom Hanks? No, it wasn't Tom Cruise. I keep getting them all mixed up.
Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise.
Tom Hanks.
It's all good.
It's a Tom.
Toms.
It's a Tom. So,
Hi, Vladimir. Hi, Oksana.
hey guys, how are you?
Oh my God, Oksana, you are absolutely stunning.
She's gorgeous.
Yes, she
I love
is.
her.
Yes, you are absolutely stunning. I must say, MCM, and nobody knows. Oh,
She doesn't know what that means.
WCW, Women
WCW.
Oh,
Women
why
Crush
did I
Wednesday.
say MCM? WCW.
WCW.
And it is Wednesday, so you are definitely our crush. Women's Crush Wednesday.
Okay, so let's get started with Oksana and Vladimir. Give us a little background. I know everything about you guys because of the gymnastics and because of, your competitive history. But why don't, Oksana, you give us a background of what your history is as far as sports, and Vladimir, you too as well.
Well, thank you for the question. And yes, I started as rhythmic gymnast when I was 7 years old. And I was a gymnast for 12 years. So long time and great experience, which helps me, to compete now in fitness. So, yeah.
Your history was in rhythmic gymnastics, not artistic gymnastics, because when people say gymnastics, they think the balance beam, the bars, the floor. But yours was rhythmic gymnastics, where you competed with the rhythm, the ribbon, the ball, the clubs.
Different kind of gymnastics from art gymnastics, but it's the same name, gymnastics. So, but knowledge is different, total different.
Vladimir, what did you compete in?
Excuse me?
What did you compete in? Gymnastics. What level? What?
What level? I was good, but not like national team good.
Oh, come on. He's
Yeah.
amazing.
He's coaching you outside, and he gotta be the bomb.com.
Yeah, and I did artistic gymnastics. Guys don't do rhythmic gymnastics, or at least.
It would be just as pretty.
I did pretty good, but I got injured with my low back, and at age like 13, and since then I didn't do well. You know, I couldn't perform on rings and walls or works. I couldn't do well at those because my low back really hurt.
Guys, you should see what he's doing now.
I'm sure. I've seen his routine on stage. His routine is insane. When he does a back tuck and a split and a planche, I'm like, oh, you go, boy. That, 'cause I really appreciate it. Vladimir, how did you meet Oksana?
We met at we used to live in Las Vegas.
Yeah, in 2007.
Yeah, and we met at mutual friends gymnastic gym
Okay.
and start talking and.
And this friend, I'm sorry for interrupt. This friend was Vitaly Sherba, who was
Six
six
times.
times Olympic champion.
You know who he is. Like, wow, that's great. And he's in Vegas. I just got chills. I love this stuff. Now, Oksana, when did you start lifting? When did you decide to start lifting and start competing? And what sport did you compete in? Because you didn't start with fitness. I think you started with, what's that, body fitness, when they do poses in heels?
Well, of course, as you know, as gymnasts, we stop gymnastics in early age. So, and of course, with all this knowledge, you still have it. You still want to compete, you know. So I was trying to find new passion, and I found it in fitness. So in Russia, of course, we haven't any fitness gym for the time, but it slowly started. And I started to work in one of the first gyms in Russia, in my city. So, and yeah, that's how I become, you know, I found this, that I can still compete, I still can be an athlete, and I'm just super lucky to find this sport. It's amazing sport. It's amazing opportunity for all athletes in past to continue their careers, you know. Different, from different sports. It's not that gymnastics only.
What were some of your amateur titles?
Well, I'm European world champion and world fitness champion.
Nice.
Okay. Now, when did you decide to come here to the United States to compete, and why?
When I won my world championship, so I got opportunity to get pro card as a Russian champion and world champion. Sorry. So that's how I asked for my pro card, and I got it, which was huge deal in my life. And I decided to become in the United States and try myself as well.
What are your goals here in the United States? Like, people come to the United States sometimes just to compete, but there's a specific goal. What is your goal here in the United States? What is your dream? What do you want to do? What do you want to become here?
Well,
is it just fitness?
Yeah, yes. Actually, it was a fitness. It was a reason why I came here in the United States. And of course, for the first time, I was hoping just to become on stage with all those incredible professional athletes and my role models, you know, and just stand in one line with them and see how I will look like around those amazing athletes. So that was my goal, you know, for the first time, just to see how I'll be around those athletes.
Now, I remember you competing back in 2006. Actually, I saw the videotape of your routine in Santa Susana. Your routine, the French routine with the letter, and you made me cry. And when I saw you on stage, I says, oh my God, she's just amazing. And then we started getting in touch with each other. We became friends. And I've watched you not place where you should have placed in every competition because they didn't understand your creativity. How did that make you feel? I know you were persisting, you kept coming back, but how did that make you feel as an athlete?
Um, well, I didn't expect anything. Like, I was just doing what I love to do, and this performance was totally different from others competitor. I understood it. But I just wanna, to show people my way, how I see fitness, and some people really like it, and I wasn't disappointed at all. I was just happy that people start to talk about me. People start defend me,
Yes.
defending me, right? It, I don't know, it was a huge for me, huge deal for me that people remembered me.
Wow. Well, I know you've been around for a while now. You've lived in Vegas. You lived in New York. You lived with us for a little while. I want to ask you, what was your most memorable moment, like traveling around the U.S.? What did you remember the most? What was funny for you?
My God, so many funniest moments because when every moment for the first time when you not understand, but you think you understand and you got it wrong. There is big funny moment. It's huge. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's just a lot of misunderstanding. But I want to say that without friends, who I found in United States, I'm just so thankful to everyone who was helping me first time in the United States. And Lena, to you and Eugene, you just, how I amazed by you guys and how thankful I am for your help to us being in in this difficult period. And yeah, it's so important to find good friends who you can trust, and you are those guys.
Okay.
We love her too.
I know. Now, I have to ask you, how was it like living with Eugene? Or what do you remember most about Eugene?
Yeah, this Eugene, he's super disciplined person, and I'm just so impressed by this guy. I have seen a lot of Russian champions, but how disciplined he is and how focused he is on his goal, it's just amazing. And he's so strict with himself and so, like, it's just incredible how disciplined he is. Amazing, and it inspire me and inspire so many people. Everything by time, everything, like, no excuses. He working with no excuses.
I remember we used to tiptoe around him. You, me, Boris. We used to sit downstairs, Martini and Rossi, and then Eugene would come down. We would just freeze. Did he wear I don't remember if he wore his military outfit then, because he always wore military. But I don't remember if he wore it then. But I remember he was getting ready for shows, and we would just sit there and just not move, like the whole time. Did he leave? Okay, he left. Let's go back to drinking. Oh, my gosh. There were some good times. There were some really good times. Now, let me ask you, I know that Vladimir is now your aerobic coach. What type of skills is he teaching you? Is he teaching you any more skills going into your routines? Can you talk a little about that?
Vladimir, my acrobatic coach from 2007 when I first came in the United States, and his knowledge is it's so helpful for me because he's from art gymnastics and I don't have this skill, never had, and all this handstands, all this hold, I never used it in my career, in my gymnastics, so I got to learn it. And as Russian, he's very strict. I mean, in moments where every movement should be clear, like not just you doing it, but you have to do it perfect. Every line, every toy, point your toys and everything. So, and I really like it. And he never, how to say, saying how good I am. I mean, like he's saying, you're doing good, but of course you can do better. That's what I like. That, inspire me to do better, better, better. And I know there is no limit,
Okay,
of
I have a
course.
question for Vladimir. Is Oksana a good student, and do you think you can teach her how to do a back tuck? Because I've been telling her.
She's really good student. She's so incredibly focused on what she's doing. You don't have to ask her twice to do something. And she works really, really hard, and she is really creative, which I cannot say about a lot of girls in fitness. I wish I could, but her imagination is just incredible. She doesn't think about her routine she's gonna perform like next competition. She thinks about next routine she's gonna do after that, and next after that. She thinks about that. So many things going on in her head. She thinks about that stuff, and so many good ideas comes to this head.
Oh, I bet.
All I have to do,
Where does
give you a little knowledge about technique, gymnastic technique, like,
For
she meant
variety.
like and back flip and stuff like that. But that's basically it.
I know, because she is so explosive. Oksana, you have the strength, and when I see you jump off the floor, the leaps, the jumps, you're so explosive. You could probably do a layout step out standing. I'm sure you could. Right, Vladimir?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's that gymnastic language. Because I really try to picture what is a layout
A
step
layout
out.
step out is when you go backwards. Actually, if you look on his Facebook, you see him doing a layout step out sort of with the bent knees. But you go back without your hands, straight body, and land back on your feet.
Crazy.
So instead of jumping back to your hands, you jump up. I could demonstrate. No. Next time.
Let's do.
But anyway, I did want to ask Oksana, how do you come up with your ideas for your routines? Because they're so creative. Where do you get all the ideas from?
Well, it's hard to, how to say. It's a very creative process. You never know when idea comes in my mind. It's anything around may inspire me. Any movie or even music, which really touch me, my heart and my soul. And if all these ingredients come all together and I see the whole performance without movement, it's just an idea. I started to work on it. I started to include movement and everything. So, but yeah, it's hard to explain. I'm not especially thinking about it. I'm just searching for ideas in my head and everything around this world. And someday, I know what I'm gonna do.
Well, I have to tell you, your creativity is unbelievable. And actually, I think one of her better routines was when she introduced pole dancing to the fitness stage. Would you like to tell us about your pole dance? Oh, I got chills again. Would you like to tell us about your pole dancing routine?
She's so graceful.
Yes,
It's like
of
crazy.
course. Well, it was really challenge performance for me because there is different way of fitness is full dancing and technique and everything was different. So I started from scratch and I become in love in full dancing. And you know what I like about it because everyone can try. Doesn't matter do you have background or don't. You still can do some movements if you learn this technique. And it's absolutely amazing sport. I fell in love in full dancing.
Well, you fell in love so much that somebody told me that you're going to be hosting a fitness pole competition.
Wow.
Would you like to talk about that? Somebody told me.
Yeah, I'll be hosting a pool fitness competition in Los Angeles in June 2016. It's gonna be amateur women and men full championship, and also invitational for 12-15 athletes, professional athletes.
Okay. Is there anything that you'd like to tell everyone about yourself? Because we're just about getting ready to wrap it up. Anything that you'd like to let us know about yourself, what your future plans are?
Yeah, in competition.
The Olympia?
Yeah, next is Olympia, of course, definitely. And all my focus right now is just on Olympia. Get ready, my body and my performance, And I'm super excited to do my Black Swan performance on Olympia stage because
nice.
I have never done it before. I mean, on Olympia stage. So I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, it's going to be probably my last time when I will performing Black Swan performance.
I see you working on some new skills. Will you throw them in your routine?
Sorry?
I see you working some new skills for Black Swan. Are you going to be performing them in your routine?
Yes, of course I'm trying to improve some movements and adding some strength movements to this performance. And this is incredible. I have done this routine at the Arnold Classic 2015. And when you start to, work again on this performance, it looks like you have done it already, what works for. Mm-hmm. And when I working, it's all again from the beginning, it's all like you started from scratch, working on your endurance, on your stamina. It's just like, that's what fitness is about. And, it's tough sport, but I love it. That's why I love it.
I know. Well, Oksana, thank you so much for joining us on the Fitness View. We really enjoyed having you here.
Thank you so much.
I look forward to seeing your routine.
Good
You're
luck
awesome.
at the Olympia. And Vladimir, we'll see you soon. Vladimir, are you competing in any pro shows?
Maybe next year. I don't have. I don't think about it right now.
Vladimir will perform at my show, Pool Dancing Show in 2000.
Oh, that's excellent. Well, we hope to see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we're going to go to our commercial break.
I can't read your chicken scratch.
So,
What did you think of her?
I actually thought she was amazing. I think, first of all, I love her body. I think her body is super sick. I don't really know much about fitness other than that they have to do a whole lot of fitness while they're deprived. That's my sum of fitness.
You're depleted.
Deprived, all that.
She's so graceful, though. If you've never seen her perform at all, Google her. She's amazing.
Yes, she is.
She looks like she has no bones in her body at all. She's beautiful. So I look forward to seeing her at the Olympia.
Yeah. And she's like super humble, which I was like not shocked at, but I felt like I could just talk to her and be like
very down to earth.
Super down to earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. I mean, drop dead, like beautiful.
She can't win the physique round.
All right, well, that's what we have to bring for you for that first segment.
Oh, yeah.
So stay tuned and come back. We have plenty of more for you, but we're going to go ahead and cut to that commercial break. Brought to you by RxMuscle, Quest Nutrition, and Species Nutrition.
A shake so delicious, you just can't put it down. Packing 21 grams of protein in every scoop. Say hello to banana cream from Quest Nutrition. For 7 delicious reasons to love your protein powder, visit questnutrition.com. The decadent taste of salted caramel. A thick, creamy texture with a silky, smooth finish. The best tasting shake on earth.
A little help here, Jill.
And a whopping 22 grams of protein in every scoop. Say hello to salted caramel. Another delicious reason to love your protein powder. Visit questnutrition.com.
This is four-time Miss Olympia Jay Cutler. You're watching RxMuscle.com.
Hi, and welcome back to the Fitness View. Hello. We have some more great topics for you, and we have a special guest with us today. Her name is Tammy Tanette. Well, no, Tammy Tamila Tanette. Did I say that right, Tammy?
That's a tongue twister.
Yeah, it is,
You're
right?
Tammy.
Kind of close.
But let me tell you what. Let me tell you what you can know about
Fitness.
it.
3T Fitness.
That's all you need to know.
That's right.
That's
And
easy.
she is I guess we could say, no, we definitely can't say and claim that she is one of the newly IFBB Figure
Newly
Pro
crowned.
champions, baby.
Yes.
Woo! So go ahead, Tanil, do your work.
So, hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tania.
Coming off of this amazing overall wins is what I like to say. At the show, she could not hold her 4 trophies. But I'm going to talk as fast as I possibly can because this woman is everything.
Everything.
She started from the bottom and now she is here. Yeah. She's worked tremendously hard, just like Oksana. I can't even tell you how hard she's worked, how much she's posed, how hard she's dieted. She has this fantastic boat ride actually, and she last year and she ate nothing on the boat ride. Meanwhile, I'm like, can I sip some? Can I sip some? She's just amazing. Her work ethic is incredible. And I'm gonna plug myself because I have the honor of working with her from time to time on her posing, and she is amazing and flawless. But you can't just have great posing; you have to have an amazing body. And she gets up, I think, at 3 o'clock in the morning, and she teaches her awesome T3 class, and she does her cardio, and she's one of those people that honestly, if I called her at 4 o'clock, she'd be like, hey, Tania, what's going on? Meanwhile, everybody else is rolling off of the side of the bed.
Straight up rolling.
She has been a champion figure competitor from the first moment I met her. I didn't know who she was. I just saw her standing on stage, and I was like, who's that girl? And she's winning. And so after prejudging, she got 3rd, and I was like, but why? She's so amazing. And so Roxy calmed me down. Roxy Beckles, whatever. Roxanne calms me down, and she's like, she's gonna get it. I'm like, I know she will.
How does she remember this?
I remember
She's amazing.
Listen,
She
when
doesn't
I
remember everything.
listen, I remember the people I love and the people that I get to work with and encounter and talk to all the time. I remember those people always. So I want to congratulate you on becoming one of our newest IFBB pros.
Yeah.
At the Team Universe.
Let's specify those.
Can you go through every category
we're gonna go
that
through
you won?
What I want her to do is I want her to round up and give us a bit of everything she did.
Wow. Okay, a Team U?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Wow. Okay, so it was a great show. It was a huge show, obviously. We had over like 900 competitors. And going into the show, honestly, I mean, I wanted my IFBB Pro card because that's the dream. That's the ultimate.
It's like your diploma.
Kind of,
Right?
yeah.
It's your
Right?
diploma.
I'm graduating.
I
graduated. And it's kind of like, you want first or you want second, but if you get second, you're good enough. So it's like, I want that GED. I'll get my GED because I get the pro card anyway. But I want the Regents diploma. So last year I missed it by a point, and I was just like, God, what is it? But I was still happy.
That close.
That close. But I was still happy for the person who got it. I was still happy because going through these shows, you meet so many different people, and you build these bonds. Sometimes it's not even about competing so much about the people that you meet, the experiences, and so it just wasn't my year. So going into this year, I'm from New York, and Team U it's up here in the tri-state area, so it was in Jersey. So I definitely wanted to at least get second, but I wanted to win. I wanted that card. I worked so hard for it. So my first category that I actually signed up for the Masters because I was 35 this year. I was like, yes, yes. I'm old.
And she looking like she just turned 21. What? Girl, where's your ID?
I'm an adult now. So I entered that category, and and I won. I knew some way, somehow I was somewhere in the top 2, but you don't know where you stand, you know? So I was happy enough with that. And then, you know, we went back again, and I got open in my class. I got open.
So you won
class
you
C.
won the Masters?
I won the Masters. I won the overall in the Masters.
And you won the overall
which
Masters?
was insanity. I wasn't even expecting that.
No. Break it down. She won
That's
her
what I'm
class.
saying.
She won her
She won her
class.
class in Masters.
And then she won the overall.
Overall. That's 2
then
trophies.
She won her class in the Open.
That's the 3rd trophy.
The 3rd one?
The
And the
3rd
fourth
trophy.
was-
And the fourth trophy went in there and getting overall again.
And she
All
got,
right.
that's it. That's
So it was amazing.
She did everything
So
you could
backstage,
do.
I go. She's at prejudging. I go, Tammy, I don't know what it is, but I know this is your show.
She did say that.
I didn't say you're gonna win your class. I said this is your show. I don't know what it is, but this is your show. I want you to relax. Tammy is smiling and grinning and having a ball backstage, and everybody else is like, I want a cupcake. I don't want to live anymore. And Tammy's like, hi, everybody. Everybody okay?
You know, I heard a rumor about Tammy
So
backstage.
basically, that was
I
that.
did.
You better
Hold
dish
on,
the
but
dirt.
that's
I'm gonna
to
dish
show
the
you the meaning, the true meaning of a champ. You know, she was humble. She helped people backstage. The same thing she did at her last show, and this is her, and that's why she's a champ.
Somebody told me, and I'll tell you who later.
Okay.
Somebody told me that Tammy had her earphones
Oh!
on, and she was bebopping while everybody's all stressed out.
out.
Oh my gosh,
Stressed
she's sitting there with her earphones on, and she's going off to
Oh my
music.
goodness.
Is that true?
Yes, it is true.
How about
I
she
think
sang
that's-
all the
I
way
did.
up? She was singing on stage to Rihanna.
I
So.
did. I did.
That's the best attitude to go
I
on
did.
stage with.
I did. All the work for me was done at that point.
Right.
And there's nothing you can do but enjoy the show that you work so hard
That's a
for.
good
Yes.
attitude. I
And
love that.
just to give a small idea, because I don't want to take up too much of the segment about my struggles. You know, I like to work out. I love to work out. I love to lift, and I tend to hold a lot of muscle.
Can't tell.
And going into figure, you know, they're looking for a certain standard, you know, and I actually had to work extra hard just to be on the level of these, you know, what's figure girls, because they thought of my physique as being physique. You know, so I
think you could have won the physique round also. If they
Leave
allowed
it
you to
up to
cross
every,
over.
leave it up to everybody. The
Taking
whole
physique
the whole
round.
figure division will be in physiques, to tell you the truth. But whatever.
But overall, I had a great time. I did have those wireless Beats headset on. I was dancing. You know, I did. I had a
I
great
love it.
time. I really, really did. I had a great time. It felt great.
Oh, look at that body. Let's just say
it was a
2
great time. It
words.
was a great time.
Bomb.com.
I
Actually had the privilege
Yes.
of competing with Tammy.
We did, my first show.
When was that? Yes.
My first
was
show
that
was the
2013?
Easterns. 2013. It was the Easterns. November.
Somebody that,
Someone-
you know,
yeah.
somebody.
Brooke came in second.
Somebody.
Brooke came in second, actually,
Somebody.
and I got third. We're in
Somebody.
the same class. We were in the
But-
same class.
Tammy was one of the coolest
And it's amazing
girls.
because I don't
Thank you.
even remember.
Good
Brooke.
attitude.
No disrespect, but I don't even remember. Brooke.
I remember.
You don't
Brooke.
remember that?
I remember.
Well,
her.
we remember that.
Yeah.
Look, girl. We
How can you
remember
forget
girl.
that accent?
Yeah.
True. True.
Thank you.
So what's next for you, Tammy?
You guys will have to stay tuned.
Dun, 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 dun,
Stay
dun.
tuned. You have to stay tuned.
You gotta give us a little sneak
Yeah.
peek.
Not yet.
Oh.
Do you plan to compete this year? Or-
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
She's like a mystery woman.
Maybe. I'm actually looking. I was looking into Tampa Pro, but I'm actually, honestly, at this verge right now, I'm looking on the crossover. You know, I honestly felt like I
Physique?
said before. Yeah, there you go. I felt like I was, you know, I was holding back a little bit, and now that I'm actually in the pro leagues, I feel like, you know, I have a lot to bring. So I think I'll be a force to
I
reckon
think you're
with.
gonna
While
kill
having a
in
good time with
physique.
those Beats headset on backstage. Yeah.
Either way, you'll kill it. So we're
you.
not worried. And either way, you know I got your back regardless. So yeah.
Awesome.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and close up this segment here. Actually, we're going to close up the segment about competition, but what I really want to get is the advice or feedback from the ladies, since we've all competed and have experience with competing. Let's talk more about weight gain
Reverse diet.
after competitions.
Dun, dun, dun.
Here you are, one day, 24 hours, 24 hours before the day after. your body is straight ripped up, striated, you're ready for the stage, you're ready for that photo shoot, then I say 2 days later, you might be, 10
Like a
plus
Pillsbury
pounds heavier than what you walked on stage. And I want to talk about that because that does, as figure competitors, bikini competitors, physique competitors, bodybuilding competitors, that does have
Fitness
a play on our psyche. It does affect us.
What's the most weight that you've gained? What's the most weight that you guys have gained after a show? And how long did it take? Let's start with bikini.
Post show?
Yeah.
Post show. Like 2 days after your show.
Or a week later.
Come on,
be honest.
Honestly.
It is what it is.
Girl, you know you ate. You eating right after you step off that show. As soon as you step off that stage, you eating all the protein bar samples. I'm not the only one, right?
I was just like my first show. I was like, I don't know why my ankles hurt. I can't tie my sneakers. Something's wrong with me. My wrist. I can't put my bracelet on. I need to go to the emergency room. I
actually did go to the emergency room.
It was factory.
Yeah,
and he goes, no, you need to put the cookies and the Doritos down. That's what you need to do.
See, some of us have people that can give us advice on what we should do post-show. Me, I didn't have any advice. I literally stepped on stage and then I got off. Matter of fact, I think I literally took 2 steps off stage and had my friend holding the liquor. And what I mean by liquor, the alcohol, and some snacks and whatever else that I wanted.
Alcohol of all things. I would choose cheesecake.
I'm the turn up, bro. I wanted to be turn up. I wanted to be full. I wanted to be
Give me the cheesecake.
All the above.
I drink my calories.
I did go to the emergency room. Look, ladies, I did go to the emergency room literally 2 days after my first competition. My whole body was, when I say my whole body, and you can imagine, when I say my whole body, use your imagination. Use it, girl. Whole body was swollen. When I said I have severe edema, that's everything jiggled. And it hurt. My quads hurt. My calves hurt. My ankles hurt. Everything hurts. And I thought I was dying.
Well, what was your cheat meal after the show? What was the first thing you craved that you went for? I'm just wondering what girls. No, what do girls really go for? Because everybody has a different.
What'd you have, a protein shake?
No, no. Actually, I had vodka. I had a glass. I had a shot. I had a shot.
Is that
I had a white chocolate martini that weekend.
No, I had a shot. I wasn't able to. Right after, I wasn't able to indulge in the cookies and the burgers and stuff like that because I had because I had a photo shoot afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you know,
but the
photo
vodka
shoot
draws you out
afterwards.
more.
Yes, a
There
little
you
bit.
go.
Yeah.
See, there's a
So-
method behind your madness.
Exactly. So you're still thinking about the win. You're not thinking about all the things that you've been depriving yourself from.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The vodka really isn't a treat. The vodka is used for necessity, so this way you're tighter and drier
Dehydration.
for the next.
No, it's a turn up treat. It dries you out,
really.
but it makes you feel good at the same time.
What about
I
you?
have to confess, after Team U, the first 2 days
Mike.
it was great. The first 2 days, great, was super vascular, like looking good.
But
Could've
what
done
was your
photo shoot.
meal? What was your
the meal was, I don't know, like fried stuff. I went to TGI Fridays. So
wings. You did the wings.
Hassan had some fried asparagus. She had some roasted
No.
broccoli and some chicken
Definitely
breast.
a burger, fries. I don't know. I had everything and
Just
anything.
fast
I had
food.
margarita. That was
Okay.
good. So I was a little tipsy.
He was
But let me tell you, that was nothing because the whole week after that, I was just pigging out. Like I think I
You
had
prayed
maybe,
to wake up to eat.
I had like I had 2 full things of Oreos in the house. Ate them.
It's like going into
The
a food
three-
coma.
the three-
Oh,
three-
like the
the
3
three
rows.
rings?
Yeah, I was like texting my friend. I was like, I just ate 2 rows.
Oh my
Crazy.
God.
Oh, she one of those. She got to confess and get it off her chest. Like, girl, I just
lie
ate 2
about
rolls
it.
of Oreo cookies.
And Nutella.
Nutella.
I had a whole jar in a week, and I put that on
Try
my
the
Instagram
Nutella on
too.
the ice cream. Nutella on ice cream gets like really hard and gooey.
You know, I love the fact that we're actually talking about this.
Never.
You know, honestly, I love because
Because
it
we
is
do it.
it's
It's
real
like-
life.
You know what
Nutella,
sucks
though.
is 2 weeks later when you put on 20 pounds, you're like, was it worth it?
Did it take you 2 weeks to put
And
on
she
20
did not
pounds?
stutter. When she said 2 weeks
She's
from
absolutely
stage,
right.
20
Right.
pounds, That's what we mean.
But at that
People don't
time,
realize
I
that's
wasn't
kinda
eating
normal,
every
like,
few
when you eat
hours.
like that.
I wasn't
Right,
going to
you
the
were
gym.
completely
I
off
was
of the
completely
routine.
Off my prep.
No cardio, no
did reverse
nothing.
diet,
I
Right.
did a reverse diet, which I normally do.
Do you think you deserve that? That's what I want to know. Do you think
A
you
week's
deserve
worth,
that?
yes. 2 weeks,
No.
I should have not done.
I might do the whole month. You're messing with me. For real.
Okay.
So now
funny.
I'm kind of like trying to get back to where I was.
Yeah.
Okay. Cardio, working
Yeah,
out. Okay.
yeah.
What about
Jenna,
Jenna?
what's up, girl?
After my first show, I think my mom had a cupcake eating. I have a picture of me with my trophy and eating a cupcake at the same time. So that was, I think, my first cheat meal. But honestly, I mean, you're all gonna hate me, but I really didn't put on that much weight after my show.
Well, she looks like she's lean to begin with.
No, but
She
you
is.
look like
But
you
I
want
do.
that.
I'm naturally
lean
lean.
anyway.
So I really before the shows, it took me 2 years to put on 20 pounds.
Look,
like,
I can't
remember.
stand
We're
you.
not
not
talking
everyone
to her
hates
anymore,
me for
turn off
it,
the mic.
but
Yeah.
it really, it's not as fun as it seems. Because you have to keep on the weight. It's like you just have to eat
You
and
have
eat
to
and
keep
eat and
eating
eat and
and
eat. And oh
eating.
my God, I'm just like so sick of eating sometimes.
I wish I had that problem.
Look, let me have
Until
that
you got
problem.
that problem. Until you got
Let
that
me
problem.
We have
Experience
officially
it.
cursed you, and you will be fat in a few months for that.
Everybody wishes that on me anyway. So.
No, but we're also
We
different,
don't
which
wish
is
you on
amazing.
that, boo.
Tammy,
We
did you
want you
start
to
eating?
stay fabulous.
Start eating yet?
Lean and fabulous, no fat.
To be honest with you, in stepping off stage, and I think probably because I started my prep a little bit earlier than most, because I actually did the junior nationals before I did Team U.
How long was your prep?
My prep, I want to say was about 16 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It was about 16 weeks. Because I knew what I wanted. I knew what I lacked, and I knew what I needed, you know? And so right afterwards, I still, for like a week or so, I still went ham. And my wife just had to look at me. She was like, it's okay. Like, you got that pro card now. Just relax. So I actually needed someone to tell me it is okay.
That now you can eat.
That now you can do this.
To keep that balance in your
You can pick it up.
lifestyle.
Kind of reverse diet. Like, did you add a little more carbs every
For the first week, I did, because in my head, I don't know. Am I doing Tampa Pro? Am I going to Atlantic City? You know, am I doing Omaha? You don't know.
You don't know.
So you're still on that mind frame, because I've been training so hard for so long. But then when we
And
realized,
you're so lean, and you want to keep that look.
That's
and
right.
You go shopping, you buy all your clothes this size.
Exactly. Absolutely.
I've done
and there are
that.
And then a
negative
week later, they don't
Clothes
fit.
I have in my closet that I just look at, I dust.
Right.
No. The tip
Off-season
is
clothes.
buy everything
4-way
spandex.
stretch. 4-way, not just spandex, but 4-way stretch.
Yeah, don't wear pants, no jeans. It's all leggings.
Okay, I have a
Absolutely.
question for Tammy. How much weight did you lose for this show?
oh, don't let me say that on there.
Please, I want to know. I want to know
Oh,
because
come
that makes you
on.
real. That makes you real. People think, oh, she's only 5 or 10 pounds off her comp
Heck
weight, but
no.
you got to be real. I'm honest.
It's
I'm
gonna stay
30
here?
to 35 pounds off my comp
okay.
It's
weight.
gonna stay here in the internet world.
Well, you know,
all over the world.
Here.
But yeah, it'll stay here.
Here.
Here in the internet world.
okay, so.
Just shoot it out.
Okay. So in my off season, I actually got up to, I want to say, about 151 pounds.
Oh, that ain't girl.
Give me 1 second.
Competition
Give me.
weight.
Give me 1 second. Listen to this. And stepping on stage at junior nationals, I had to get all the way down to 133 pounds.
Okay.
Stepping on Team U, I stepped on stage at
120.
119 pounds.
Oh, girl.
Wow.
100
She was hungry.
119 pounds.
Wow.
And that for
I would be
me,
a
And
bow
she didn't look
at
like
119.
119 pounds.
So-
I'd be a bow-wetted ass.
and for me, that was just so that I would be able to, you know, not giving them a reason not to give me a trophy. Don't give me a reason not to give me a pro card. Don't tell
like
me that,
that
I
attitude.
have too much muscle
What
for this.
now?
I have
What now?
Like, what else can you say?
Right, exactly.
You know, and even though I felt that I looked to me kind of, because you know you try on your clothes and I feel like I didn't look healthy, but I felt healthy. You know your face sinking in. Your friends are like, "Oh my God, what's going on with you?" I knew that I brought at that point the best package.
The more hungry you look,
good.
the better.
Yeah.
But on that note, and with all those facts, for those of y'all that think we stay in, well, I won't say we do stay in shape,
do stay
but
in
we don't stay in stage weight
It's
absolutely
all year
impossible.
round. That gave you a little bit of feedback on what our everyday off season, on season looks like. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and cut that segment and go right into our commercial break, brought to you by Species Nutrition, Quest Nutrition, and RxMuscle. And again, we are live in Westbury, New York. Represent the Fitness View.
Over and out.
The classic taste of a freshly peeled banana, paired with rich cream for an indulgent escape. A shake so delicious, you just can't put it down. Packing 21 grams of protein in every scoop. Say hello to banana cream from Quest Nutrition. For 7 delicious reasons to love your protein powder, visit questnutrition.com.
IFBB Pro Oksana Williams, what species are you?
The decadent taste of salted caramel. A thick, creamy texture with a silky, smooth finish. The best tasting shake on earth.
A little help here, Gio.
And a whopping 22 grams of protein in every scoop. Say hello to salted caramel. Another delicious reason to love your protein powder. Visit questnutrition.com.
I'm Seth Johns, I'm on the ASA national team, and I snowboard hard every day. For complete joint health, I take Arthrolyze Elite. Species Nutrition, what species are you?
The potato chip. It's been an evolution. First, they were fried. Then, they were baked. They've even been popped. But nobody's perfected what's on the inside. Until now. Quest protein chips. 21 grams of protein and only 5 grams of carbs. Chips aren't what they used to be.
IFBB Pro Oksana Williams, what species are you?
This is Rich Piana, and you're watching RxMuscle.com.
Hi, and welcome back to the Fitness View, filmed live in Westbury, New York. Of course, I'm with my lovely ladies, Lena Mission, Tanil Ray, Assunta Catalano, and Jenna Vince. And we're bringing on special guests, makeup artist Amanda Eva. Welcome, Amanda. How you doing, girl?
I'm good. How are you? How's everybody?
Fabulous.
We're good. So I just took off my Fit Lux that I had on before to try a new color. One of the things that I love about her products is that she has like tons of shades, and also that it's good for everybody's complexion. So she's going to talk more about it, and then she's going to demonstrate some on me.
Okay, so let me just give you a little bit of feedback and like the reason why I came out with this product. Starting your own makeup line is actually very, very difficult. So I've been thinking about this. It's been in the process for about 5-6 years. And I finally said, you know what? I had a death in my family, and that kind of put a lot of things into perspective. And then I said, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go ahead and do it. So everything from the packaging, the colors, formula, manufacturing, insurance, it's a lot of work. So I was really excited to have pull it together. And this is just the beginning. So my process, the way that I decided to go ahead and launch it, first of all, I do a lot of work for other companies, and I've seen how they put out like 5 or 6 products, or they just overload. So what I decided to do was focus on just 1 or 2, 3 good products, just a couple of colors, and see how that sells, and then build from there. So eventually I'm working on having eyeshadows, and I just had a meeting today, and I will be launching a skin, hair, and nail supplement, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. I had a chemist put it all together.
That's
and
awesome.
so it was I'm really excited to have. Thank you. So the first product, and I named it, this is so funny because you got to name it. So well, let me go back again. So this is specifically geared towards women who compete, because a lot of the makeup that I do happens to be for women in the fitness industry. And I've been doing makeup for women since, I want to say 2008 was my first show. At the Brooklyn Grand Prix. It was the first show I ever did makeup at. I've been in the industry for about 10 years. I competed with you. If you did the Easterns in 2013,
I did.
I was there. I competed too. So I've been competing for about 10 years, 11 years. This is probably the first year that I decided not to step on stage. So I thought, what is it that women need when they're backstage, when I do their makeup, that they can take backstage that I don't necessarily have right with me, that they can take? A lip product, So I created the lip sauce. I called it lip sauce.
I like that. Lip sauce.
So fitness industry-ish, is right. So so it's like a liquid lipstick. It's very, very pigmented. The colors are very pigmented. Like there's 2 ways that you can wear them. You can literally put a dot, 2-3 dots on your lips, and spread it, and that'll be like a stain. Or you can just go to town and take the doe foot applicator, and it's very pigmented. It's long wearing. Oh, hey, where'd you get that from? So cool. Those are the 2 new shades that I just came out with because people are demanding more colors. And it's funny because they look pretty similar on the 2, but they're actually completely different shades. My best seller right now is the one shade that Tammy had on the whole time she was interviewing. It's called Diva, and Modest, which is a nude pink shade, pinkish nude. And Fierce, people really like this bright pink. No, I'm actually wearing the new one. It has the thingy on it. This one is Seductive. Okay. So that's the one I'm wearing today.
All right. So what are we going to try on me today?
What do you want to wear? Well, you had one on the
Well,
other day.
I have a question, though.
Go ahead.
I have a question,
Yes.
Amanda. What differentiates your makeup from, let's say, what I can buy at Walgreens or Duran Reed?
Well,
or
2 things. One of the things that I wanted to do was make it so the line has a luxury feel, so that it's not so much Duane Reade, Walgreens, Walmart grade, but not to the point where it's MAC or way up there out of reach. So somewhere like Sephora, a little bit more kind of update, upgrade. So I wanted to feel luxurious, which is what exactly what the formula feels like.
So we can say high quality and affordable.
High quality. affordable if you got money to afford it. So because
invest, ladies.
Because exactly. So anything, and especially like makeup, foundation, certain things you want to invest in. And I do a lot of writing. I write about what are the things that when you are purchasing makeup, what are things that you can say, you know what, I can buy it from Walmart, versus what are the things that I should really invest in. So a good lip product, especially something like this that you can take backstage, and this thing. It costs $15, but I guarantee you this will last you a lifetime. Like you don't need.
That's definitely worth it.
It's
very.
$15.
Oh, girl, that's super affordable. I wouldn't take 2 seconds. I thought she was gonna be like 50, on the low, $50, $55.
So, well, because a lot of people like 15, and actually before I put the price up, I asked a couple of my friends, people that I gave the product out to test it out. It's like, what would be the price point? What would you pay for it? And people were like 16, 20, 25. I'm like, girl, okay. But,
my price.
I wanted to make it affordable. So for,
wow, that's like super pigmented.
See how pigmented it is? And I only did
it looks
one
like
line.
Paint almost.
Yeah, it feels like paint. It's very, very thick. So this is why. So what I'm doing with her right now is I'm drawing like a lip line around it.
So do we need lip liner to go to accent the lip?
That's very thick.
Would you consider that lip stain or a lip gloss or a lipstick?
This is literally a liquid lipstick. This is a completely.
It's a liquid lipstick.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Well,
see, blend.
It doesn't. What do we call it? Scroll up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's display that bottom.
Wow.
Let's put a little bit more facing towards the cameras. Let's see those
Blend
lips, Miss Ray.
She's finished.
So that's yeah. You can look in the camera. That's
that is
hot. That's the bright.
Sexy. This is party. Okay. So I went out over the weekend, and she knows.
Yeah.
I put this on, and I did not have to retouch.
What?
I did not have to retouch. Now I just retouched because
After drinking?
I just retouched because I didn't drink, darling.
No, but anything.
But
I'm try one.
literally after I want to say a few hours later, then I decided to retouch because I always retouch.
Yeah.
But it's amazing. It feels good. It's better than lip stain because lip stain, first of all, cracks my lips because it's dry.
It's dry, yes.
This is moist and this is gorgeous.
I like the
this
color
is,
Rasunta's putting on.
Yeah. This is one of the best sellers.
Awesome.
Steva.
I like because it's nice. It's a
and
natural
it's
color.
neutral.
It's
ready for the
neutral.
party.
So the colors that I
very
chosen. So So this one, I have a couple of colors that are more high fashion, and then I have the colors. And the one thing that I forgot to mention, I've actually named the colors, the shades, after people that have inspired that I've done makeup for. For example, Exotic is named after Shira Robles. So Exotic.
We love her.
The color Diva is named after my sister. Modest was named after, her name is Montana Marks. It's a gorgeous bikini competitor I did makeup for. And then I have, which one am I missing? Fierce, this young lady named Ashley. And her Instagram name is Kelly Fierce. I named it after her.
I gotta find a way to get my own FitLux product, but I will also say
we don't call it though, right?
I will also say that you don't necessarily have to. We talked about it before. You don't necessarily have to put a lot on. A little bit does go a long way. You can tone it down with like a pencil, or you can put like a basic lip gloss and a little bit of her basic lip gloss and a little bit of FitLux, and you'll still get a great look.
And the other thing I wanted.
How does it feel?
It's good.
I like it.
It's like you don't even feel it.
On you. Which one is
We need to do duck face. Let's do duck face.
That is really pretty, Jenna.
Wow.
And that's really pretty too, Asunta. Asunta, I would like
This
to.
is your new one.
Let's do. Girl, you need some color.
What?
Let's go. Let's
She
go.
just put it on. She just put it on.
I know, but we need to wipe that off and do some color.
Have some fun. Have some fun.
The other.
Go with the pink.
Have some fun. Goddamn it.
Do you have white glasses?
Yeah.
The other thing that I actually created that I wanted from the very beginning was a product that was very slick that people can put it somewhere when they're backstage, and this is a touch-up stick. So it's just basically a little crayon pencil, and it's very pigmented. I can just You can just, I don't know if you can see it.
That is very pigmented.
Yeah, and just throw it on. It's very easy to put on.
So you would throw that on top of the liquid
You
lipstick?
can throw it on top of the liquid lipstick, or you can just put that on by itself. If you're backstage, what happens is a lot of competitors, if we know you gotta eat, but between the time I do makeup and you go backstage and you go, and you go on stage, they are, you're eating and it wears off, and next thing you know, you're doing one of these shows like Team U, you go on stage at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So the touch-up stick is perfect.
Oh, this
you
is
just
awesome.
Backstage.
Where could
Amanda,
yes, honey.
Where could you buy
Yes,
these products?
honey.
These are available on my website. That's what I do for work, by the way. I do web development.
Johnny, get a close up on this. Look at this. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. You see it?
That is pretty fabulous.
And it
I
feels
like that
so
one. I
good
like
too.
Jenna's
yeah, I
color
like
the
that.
What does it feel like?
I like that one.
Feels like velvet.
It's smooth. That one is very
Feels
smooth.
like velvet.
Yeah. And it has a little shimmer.
It looks nice.
I like
It has a smidget of
So
shine.
this would be like every day.
Yeah, it's like shimmery almost.
This is like a everyday.
But Amanda, where can we get these products,
So
girl?
I've been
We're
working
dying to have them.
very hard. Fitluxbeauty.com.
All right.
And you can check out the Instagram. It's
Ooh, I
also
like
underscore Fitlux.
Fitluxbeauty.com. Where else, Amanda?
And that's it. That's the only place for now. Hopefully we'll branch out and, we'll see what happens.
Oh, you got that, girl.
We'll
We'll be branching out soon. AmandaLux.com. Go ahead and
the
purchase
Sugar
those
Mama.
lipsticks.
Oh, this is hello, Sugar Mama. I got Sugar Mama on. That's right, Sugar
And
Mama.
the other one is called...
So, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and purchase your lip gloss, your lips, liquid lips.
Why were you saying gentlemen?
Excuse me,
For the
ladies. I said ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, gentlemen. I did not stutter.
This is what I do. All
Go and purchase your
Look
lip
at that.
gloss,
I like
your
Look at
lipstick,
that.
your liquid lipstick.
Satiny.
Yeah.
I've
but-
had
At
men ask me for
AmandaEva.com.
makeup.
Exactly.
Wait, look, Amanda.
Right?
Right?
I've had men physically.
How many men customers do you have? Just real quick, because
No,
we got to cut this up.
honestly, I haven't done men, but they have asked.
Okay.
Men do wear makeup.
So, men, go visit her at AmandaEva.com.
Wow.
Go buy that fierce lipstick.
And now I'm back to the everyday life.
Look
No
at
more
you.
party, girl.
All right. So, let's go ahead and end this segment here. Again, fabulous makeup. And let's
Go to IG at
Underscore.
because I be forgetting. Underscore Fitlux on IG.
This is definitely stage.
It's definitely made for stage,
Yes.
for sure. Yes.
You can see in the bright light.
All right, go buy your stage ready makeup. And in the meantime, we're gonna be right back to you.
We're gonna call it a night.
We're gonna call it a night. We're gonna call it a ladies.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
We're talking about makeup.
Ladies,
Makeup.
look, you can't talk about makeup in here because we get excited. So that is our show tonight. We talked to you about fabulous makeup. We brought obviously our beautiful panel on stage and our beautiful guests, and we thank them so very much. Thank you, T3,
We get excited.
AmandaEva, and everything else that we have talked about during the show. We're going to end it here. Thank you for joining us for another fabulous episode of The Fitness View, brought to you live by Westbury, New York. Brought to you live in Westbury, New York. And sponsored by RxMuscle, Quest Nutrition, and Species Nutrition. Thank you and have a wonderful night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.